Tourism to Iceland is recovering rapidly, and Iceland Tourism expects to reach 85% of tourist arrivals in 2022 compared to 2019 levels, and the country expects to reach the pre-pandemic numbers in 2023. Sigríður Dögg Guðmundsdóttir, head of Visit Iceland, says while India is an important market for Iceland, getting a visa is currently a hurdle, adding that Visit Iceland is working to make travel from India to Iceland easier.
So Iceland is one of the countries that is rebounding fastest after COVID. In 2019 we had about 2 million visitors, and for this year we will have around 85% of that. And next year we are looking at full recovery. So tourism is rebounding really fast in Iceland. So the biggest market and most important for Iceland is US. So that has been about 1/3 of visitors to Iceland. UK is the second largest, and also Germany, France. But UK is especially important market for Iceland because they tend to travel during the winter time, and we are very focused on decreasing seasonality in Iceland. So we want to, especially welcome visitors that come outside of the high season. India was growing really fast as a market. We had around 20,000 visitors in 2018 and 2019. Of course, almost none during the pandemic, but for the first 7 months of this year, we had almost 1/3 of that number. And we see that that number is growing really fast. And visitors from India, they tend to come for the latter part of the year. So I'm excited to see how the final numbers will be at the end of the year. It is a hurdle to apply for a visa to come to Iceland, but that is something that we are working on with the ministry and with travel agencies in India to make it easier, because we very much want to welcome visitors from India, and we can feel that there's very much interest in Iceland in India, so that's something that we are working on. So India is the first Asian market to open up for Iceland after the pandemic, and it is a focus market for us. We see there's a strong demand for Iceland in India, and we had a delegation from Iceland come to India earlier this year, and we've had very positive response, and the team had very productive meetings. So we are excited to see what comes out of that and what fruit that visit will bear. So we don't have consumer marketing in Indian markets, but we have B2B operations. So we are bringing companies on sales calls, and we will do workshops there in the Indian market. And we have a trade representative, especially for India. So our focus there is through our B2B initiatives. So it depends on the market. We are in consumer marketing in our key markets in US and UK and Germany specifically, but since we don't have as much budget as some of the bigger destinations, unfortunately we can't do consumer marketing in other markets. So in India, for example, we are in B2B operations.